It started with a faint hum from the overhead, lights, and the tapping of my fingers against the keyboard. Monday mornings were never fun, but this one carried the strange quiet of a storm that hadn't quite arrived yet. I was sipping my coffee, my eyes fixed on the folder that held a year of my life's work. 12 months of relentless effort, of staying late while the rest of the office turned off their lights and went home. My friends had long since stopped inviting me to weekend dinners. My girlfriend had stopped asking when I'd have free time again. And still, I pushed forward because I believed that when Project Phoenix was done, it would all be worth it. Phoenix was supposed to save us. Our division was failing, hemorrhaging clients, clinging to a product line that was outdated before it even launched. I had the solution. A rebuild from the ground up. Better tech, better user experience, something sleek and ahead of the curve. The numbers in my simulations didn't just predict survival, they predicted dominance. If this worked, our competitors wouldn't know what hit them. At 9:06 a.m., I got the message. Come to my office. Short, cold. I walked into Mark's office, expecting maybe a review, maybe even a grudging compliment. Instead, I found him leaning over his desk, his mouse moving with deliberate precision. The blinds were half closed, giving the place a dim, underwater feel. His expression was unreadable. He didn't say hello. Didn't even look at me at first. Closed the door. I obeyed. My palms were already sweating. Then he turned the monitor toward me. I saw my folder, Project Phoenix, open on the screen. But the icons were fading. Gray, then gone. "What are you doing?" My voice came out sharper than I intended. "Starting over," he said, as if it were the most reasonable thing in the world. "The project isn't aligned with the company's updated direction." My chest tightened. "Updated direction? Mark, that's a year's work. You can't—" He clicked the confirmation. The folder disappeared entirely. "It's gone," he said simply, and finally looked at me. There was no anger there, no joy either, just indifference. Like he was sweeping crumbs off a table. "You'll get a new assignment this afternoon." I stared at him, the enormity of what had just happened not quite sinking in. "You destroyed it, everything, without even—" "This is the job," he interrupted. "Adapt or be replaced." I walked out before I said something that would get me fired on the spot. Back at my desk, the screen looked emptier than it ever had. The backup drive was disconnected. My cloud archive account showed no history. Someone had gone out of their way to erase every trace of Phoenix. This wasn't just company direction. This was a targeted wipe. At 2:13 p.m., my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I almost let it go to voicemail. But something in me, call it curiosity, call it instinct, what made me pick up. "Is this Daniel Carter?" The voice was female, confident, and carried the faint edge of urgency. "Yes." "This is Amanda from Grayson Technologies," she said. "Grayson, our biggest competitor, the ones Phoenix was designed to crush. We've been following your work on Project Phoenix." I froze. "I'm sorry, what—" "We know what happened this morning," she said, cutting me off. "And we think you might be interested in having a conversation. Off the record." The hum of the office around me seemed to fade. "How do you—" "Let's just say we have friends in common," Amanda said. "We're prepared to make you an offer."